anything. Could it be because my volume is turned down? All right, hello, can you hear me now? Could it be because my volume is turned down? Yes, that's it. All right, hey everybody, let me do the intro one more time. Hello everybody, and welcome once again to the Hero Hour. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and you are joining me. Oh crap! I went out of order. Ah, never mind. Forget it. You guys know why you're here. If anybody's out there, you know why you're here. It's to watch me draw. Yeah, all right. Well, I totally realized this morning when I went into work that I left the drawing that I was working on to give away in the raffle at the store and did not have an opportunity to go by and pick it up. So therefore, I'm going to have to work on something else tonight, which is okay because I'm almost done with that drawing as it is. And needless to say, I've gotten a lot of positive responses from the idea of doing a raffle that I may have to have more than one thing to raffle off. So actually, I might have several things. There's a part of me that wants to make the raffle a weekly thing. You never know. It could happen. I haven't decided just yet, but I got an idea for an image that I want to do, and I figured I'd take a moment and work on it. Now, I did have a dawning revelation this morning in the shower. I do a lot of my thinking in the shower for some strange reason. And I was thinking about the story of Crom and the princess. And I started to think up some different storylines, some plot lines for the story. And I came up with one that I'm really happy with. And I was so excited about it, I had to come out and tell the wife and filled her in on the details and so forth. And just something that could be very, very cool. And yeah, you never know when genius will hit, you know? For me, it's all the time. And usually in the shower. I don't know why. I don't know why I come up with ideas in the shower, but I do. A lot of it's work related, though. I'll think of a new way to do something and figure out problems, solve problems that I know I'm going to have, and so forth. But I know this particular anatomy is really bad, but I've got an idea for a bad guy that I want to work on. And I just want to lay out an idea. So, everybody have a good weekend? I had a pretty fantastic weekend. Had fun at the store. This weekend was also some relatives' birthdays, so we celebrated that on Sunday and had a good old time with that. And got to spend time with the family. And that's always a crazy and fun thing to do. My side of the family being absolutely insane. So getting together with them is always fun. But yipper. Sorry, I had to cough there, and it took me a while to get to the cough button. But so I'm actually thinking about doing more than one raffle. I have at least 2 other pieces of art that can easily be raffled off. And I don't know. I'm thinking there might be some other stuff I might raffle off. I haven't decided just yet. May do some Legos or some toys that are in the store, maybe even some comics. But needless to say, we're just going to have a good time with it. Gave away a lot of tickets. And, oh, sorry, that cough is kicking me in the butt right now. And I like the idea of giving people something for coming to the store, for checking out the YouTube channel. And my wife My wife harped on me a little bit, and I'll tell you guys why. I was explaining all the stuff that we were doing, in the store, giving away raffle tickets and so forth. And I told her that we were going to make the announcement, the winner on the channel and so forth. And she says, well, what are you going to do for the people watching your channel? I said, well, crap, now I got to think of something. Hey, Trusty, how's it going, man? So I'll have to think of something to do with the channel, even though it's not, the anniversary is of setting up at the store, not the YouTube channel, but that's okay. We'll figure out a way to make it work. But, yipper. Oh. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about the idea that I had. Actually, no, I really can't, because that would be spoiling stuff. Well, needless to say, I'm working on developing the story for Chrom and Princess, and I've got an idea. I've got a general idea of what sorry about that. This time I sneezed. I have a general idea of what the overarching storyline is, what the goals of the characters are, what their motivation is, what their reason for doing whatever it is they're doing. These are all very important things you have to come up with when you're developing a story. And I just haven't figured out a way to make it make sense. Sometimes you'll come up with a really cool idea and you'll say, all right, let's go with this, but it doesn't really make sense in the long run. But that's okay. I'm gonna find a way to make it make sense. And yeah. It's not like it has to be done tomorrow. And I still haven't decided exactly what I'm doing with Chrom. Part of me wants to do a comic. Part of me wants to do a graphic novel. But right now, I'm focusing on working on Hero Book 1, getting all the edits done and getting that ready. And then continue working on Hero Book 3. I got a lot of goals to have done by the end of this year. But one of the things, Todd and I had this conversation. He said, what you should do is once you're done with your second book, you should take a break and work on something else. And Chrom is kind of that thing, that second thing. But I told him I want to finish the third book first. But doesn't mean I can't come up with ideas and work on ideas and work on characters and so forth. And right now I'm just screwing around with this guy. I want to do something with him, and I'm not sure what. He's not exactly what I was planning on doing, but let me get out the brush pen, because the brush pen is fun. Oh, let me see if there's any ink in this thing. Oh. Yeah, no ink. All right. Let me see if I can find my other one. No, it's got to be around here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, here's my pens. These are the pens I end up taking to the store. I think I have a brush pen in here. Maybe. Maybe not. Ah, crap. I'll just use a Sharpie. Oh, well. All right. So, the idea that I'm working on here is in Chrom's world, there are warlords and despots and just bad guys all over the place. And a lot of them have consolidated their power in areas like they're like kings of their castles and so forth. And each of them, unbeknownst to them, is a pawn in a larger scheme of things. And Princess and Chrom are actually trying to disrupt that scheme, because they know what the plan is. They know what the objective is of the higher power that's involved in the story. I don't want to give too much away because it'll spoil stuff, but needless to say, they're trying to do some subterfuge and mess up these kingdoms, remove these vile creatures from power, and it's not going to be easy. And I think it could be a lot of fun, and it gives me an opportunity to draw a lot of bad guys, a lot of different bad guys, which I like drawing the bad guys, but I got to come up with some really good ones. My wife asked me, she said, is Crom in the Hero universe? I said, he is, but his story takes place about 250 years after Hero's story. So Hero's long gone when we're dealing with Crom's story. So, but there's been, I got ideas. I think sometimes that's the worst thing, is to have ideas, because sometimes it distracts you from what you're working on when you have new ideas. And that is definitely the case with Crom. I've got new ideas, and it's all right. All right, let's see here. I'm going to screw around a little bit. All right. All right, this is really getting dumb. I'm not liking this at all. The idea that I had for this particular bad guy is he was supposed to be gnarly, and this guy doesn't look gnarly at all. Play around with this a little bit more. Maybe just work on his face at first, because this guy is supposed to be like a warlord of a town, of a village, of an area that's is like the, not a supreme ruler, but just like a bad guy. He's a bad guy, you know? I mean, he has a much lower. Oh, I do not feel like drawing tonight. Maybe that's the problem. Do a little bit of Lion King scar action here. Maybe mess up his face a little bit. Give him a big old scar on his face. That might be cool. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to coordinate with Todd right now, who's trying to get in for some reason can't. So give me just a second. I'll get back to you. some reason, StreamYards does not want to let anybody in. Todd's been trying for a while now, and just times out. So I'm going to end this stream and see if we can get another one set up and see if I can get somebody else in here. But thanks a lot for coming by, and we'll try this again in just a few minutes. Oh, great. Now it's not even letting me end the stream. Oh, geez, Louise, StreamYards, what are you doing?
Locking us off.
It's the government. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, geez, Louise, StreamYards, what are you doing? It's the government. Yeah, I don't think so.